Welcome everyone. Namaste. Welcome to day 11 of our 21-day meditation challenge. We are going to begin our group meditation in another 3 minutes. So kindly prepare yourself. Choosing to sit and meditate whenever you can. That enhances your experiences in meditation. Take a bath, freshen up yourself, cleanse all the energy of the day. So when you sit in meditation, you're already light and ready to take a new bath in cosmic energy. So my dear gods, my dear masters, and my dear friends, let us prepare ourselves now to sit comfortably, making our body aware that now they are here in this moment 100%, making your mind ready to be present in this moment with your breath completely. Letting go of from wherever you're coming from, letting go of any worry, any tension, any to-do lists for future, and reminding yourself to be present with your breath. Completely relax your body, be comfortable, closing your eyes, clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, cross your legs. And slowly becoming aware of your incoming and outgoing breath. Your natural, tender, soft, tranquil breath. There is nothing else for you to do in this moment but to be with yourself and be with your breath. Do not open your eyes until asked. Meditation is the greatest gift that one can give to their own self and to others. Meditation is the act of ultimate self-love. Be with your breath. of breathing. Your intake and your outgoing breath. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now, with your next breath, without opening your eyes, unclasp your hands and place them on your eyes. And you may open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful, wonderful meditation. Let us all clap for our today's meditation. All right. Take your time. If you want to sip some water, go ahead, do it. Before we dive into the wisdom sharing, and kindly open your cameras. Anybody would like to share their experience, please go ahead, do it. I will make the option of everybody that they can unmute themselves. Okay, so today we are going to talk about and understand what is karma, what is law of karma in much more deeper sense. Let's dive into it. Shall we? Are we ready for it? All right. So yesterday we started this topic of how if we are able to use our wisdom in the situation where there is a tension between you or the other person and transmute that situation, that tension into friendship, that is when we exhaust our karmas and stop rebuilding them and stop recreating that pattern again and again. And know that we have to be very patient with ourselves. We have to be very patient with our journey to getting to that. It's again, let me remind you, do a baby start walking as he or she takes birth? Have you ever seen or have ever experienced a baby just taking a birth and started to speak, starting to walk, run immediately? Anybody has seen this miracle? Yes or no? No response? Are you still in meditation? Please come out of meditation. Or if you're still in meditation, you can choose to stay in meditation and close the session and come back to the session and recordings. It's absolutely all right. All right, no. Few people have answered. Thank you. Well, so if you do not expect a baby to start walking or talking immediately after taking birth, how can you expect yourself to be absolutely right or absolutely doing everything absolutely right in every situation just after understanding the wisdom? Why there is a hurry that I'm meditating now, my life should be absolutely amazing. All my tensions, all my worries, all my challenges should go immediately. Doesn't happen like that. One step at a time. The point is that you start now. The point is that you, now that you have understood, use, imply that wisdom in every given situation so that you reach to the point where ultimately you stop creating new karmas. So give yourself that patience, that acceptance of even if you do mistake now, you tell yourself, okay, I've done it. No regrets. Never regret. Never have any kind of guilt in your life for anything that you have done or you may do. Because guilt is another karma. Regret is another huge karma that will create huge karma because you will keep thinking in that past memories. You will stay, you will keep living in that past memory that, oh, I did that. So you're recreating it again and again. Again. So be patient, be very patient with yourself. When you start doing that, you will be automatically very patient with everyone else. So everything begins with you. When you are acceptance, when you have acceptance of yourself, you start accepting others. When you have patience with yourself, you are patient with others. When you have love towards yourself, you can only give love to others or accept others' love. When you have respect for yourself, only then you will receive anybody's love or you will able to give anybody love, that respect. So everything begins with you. So that is what even he is saying. Of course, this situation, let me read it again. Let me restart the chapter 2, page number 37 again. So any friction, any time of friction, opposition, or any animosity or hostility is a moment of crisis. Any opportunity when both sides understanding the past can stop and change the tension into friendship and mutual service, that is how karma can be stopped. Even when the other opposite side is in a destructive mode, when you start accepting it and not responding to it, not reacting to it, you will stop the cycle of karma there and then. You will not also give the opportunity other people to create karma for you and for themselves. So you're giving service with your actions, with your wisdom. You're not helping yourself, you're helping the other person as well in by creating such scenarios. Such reasoning seems totally opposite to the ordinary human logic. Self defense. Now, this is Listen closely. Self-defense is seen as a virtue in the world and is a legal right. But in the higher world, self-defense is a violation of law of karma. The more you justify your acts, the more you justify yourself, the more you justify your intentions, your emotions, the more you're violating law of karma. What is self-defense? Whenever there is a self-defense, there is act of protecting yourself from getting harmed. So in self-defense, what one do? Use their power. Either they hide away or use their power to overpower other people. And when there is a use of power, there is a creation of karma. There is no need to be using self-defense. There's no need to use self-defense. Again, remember, others act are coming to you. First of all, we need to understand anything is coming to you because you have done similar or same thing in past to someone. That is why it is coming to you. So where is the defense? Where is the self-defense coming from? Why the self-defense is coming from? There is no enemy. There is no person who is sitting and plotting things against you. If it is there, so it's their act. You don't have to protect yourself or create a self-defense. You have to be you. Focus on yourself. If you focus on them, of course, you are creating more and more karma. So focus on yourself. The more natural you are, the more true you are to yourself, you are living a great, happy, joyous life, despite of what life throws in front of you. Because you are not in a resistant mode, you're not in a rebel mode, you're not in a self-defense mode. All of these things go against nature, go against law of karma. And again, law of karma is there to liberate you from your past deeds, past egos. So nothing happens with anyone. There is no injustice. Greatest quote. The mark of your ignorance is in the belief that there is suffering, there is injustice. There is no injustice. In the law of nature, in the eye of nature, there is no injustice. Nothing can happen with you which you do not deserve or has not happened, is not a result of your own past deeds, is not a compensation of your past deeds. All has to compensate because we are not awakened, because we don't realize who we are, what we have done in the past. All the action, all our life situations seems suffering, seems punishment, seems like, why this is happening with me? I'm suffering. It is happening with you because you have done same with someone else. You choose to come in that land where there is certain cultures, certain rules which are against the law. Now, when you start to be with yourself, be with your breath, when you start meditating, creating that emptiness within you, creating that peace within you, you start listening to your intuition, more and more intuition, more and more your own voice, and that guides you what to do. Know that all the messages, all the understandings come in a form of a thought. But now here we must understand which thought is created by mind and which thought is a message is sent by your angels or masters or your own higher self, your own inner wisdom, but it comes in a form of thought only. Mind. Now, how to recognize that? Mind never tells you clearly what to do, what not to do. Mind will always give you hundred of possibilities of one situation. Hey, you can do this. Hey, maybe do more research. There must be better option for that. Your soul, your inner intuition, your inner wisdom guides you. Very straightforward, very sharp, very intense voice, very intense thought. The gut feeling. My gut feeling is telling me this, but I'm still not able to understand what to do, what not to do. So you're battling between listening to your gut feeling, your inner wisdom, or the mind. So that battles become easier, dissolves when you start meditating, doing your sadhana. There's nothing that you can receive without your sadhana, without your tapasya, without the work. And the work is to be with your breath, to become who you truly are. Now, the alchemical movement of transmutation, the most divine movement of transmutation happens when you are in that situation, when you are in that moment that you could kill the other person, you have the opportunity to kill the other person, you have a opportunity to belittle other person or to, show your power on the other person, but you do not. That is when the great divine transmutation of karma happens in that scenarios. When you choose to end your cycle there and then, because what you give you get, what you are getting is because what you have given. So if you want to end the cycle, and all these situations, all these again scenarios keep coming back to you, you can take it as a test or as a echo of your past deeds. So when it comes and you are aware of your emotions, of your thoughts, of what your intuition is telling you, you will respond to it. You will choose wisely. You will use your wisdom now rather than reacting and destroying again, creating the pattern again. Enemies are agents of karma, meeting with you for confrontation. You may change confrontation into compensation, into a moment in which you end the vicious cycle of karma occurrence. So anything that is coming to you, which is creating agitation, triggering you, when you choose to not to react in the same way, when you choose to use your wisdom in that moment, and again, patience, one step at a time, the the most important thing is that you meditate. Then second is that you use your wisdom in given situation. Even if you slip away and something same happen, don't beat yourself up. Don't give up. There will be another situation. See life as your playground. One match, you have opportunity. In cricket, you have opportunity to win or lose a match. You give your best. Sometimes still you get out because other person was more skilled than you. But there are other matches, aren't they? So in life, there are more opportunities. The point is where you start beginning your steps. That is the point. You're one in life if you start taking the steps, using your wisdom in your life. That is when you start winning in life. That is when you start changing the degree of your soul development. Destruction of an enemy is the start of a new cycle of building a horrible karma. This is why, instead of having wars to end the problem of the world, one can use many powerful means to bring transmutation to the hearts of people. Now, wisdom, purity of heart, and understanding can transform your enemies and make them your friends. Again, if you have taken a step that will not only help you, that will also help the other. How did Mahatma Gandhi stop the violence? Again, giving such great master's experience. Even on his when he was killed, even when he was shot, what did he say? What were his last words? Hey Ram, please forgive him. If he would have, in that situation, if he abused his attacker or abused his murderer, it would have created more anger or more energy of revenge or more such destructive thoughts. But one action can really change other humans' heart, person's heart. In that moment only he realized and he surrendered. Everyone knows their actions, but they are driven by their mental condition, their emotional condition, and their physical condition, which automatically become their psychic personality. So they are forced to do it, even if when somewhere their in instinct also and intuition is also telling that it's wrong, but they're just helpless because they have become a vehicle, they have become a passenger who is being driven. So be patient with all, again, patient with yourself and others. Give others opportunity to change. Forgive others who may hurt you. Because somewhere you might have done same hurt with someone. That is why such situation is coming to you. Because you need to learn. In for one lifetime, you are husband and wife. A husband is very rude to, very disrespecting to his wife. Next lifetime, they will choose to come as husband and wife again, but switching the places to learn the lesson, to give back, to pay back the karma. And now the wisdom will will decide, with their own wisdom will decide to keep on carrying on this cycle or wake up and stop creating karmas against each other. Stop creating karma for themselves. So if you have any relationship in your life, because that's all we're living with. Any trouble in your relationship, look within. What is that teaching me? And how can I stop creating more and more karma? Of course, there are people who stay as enemies no matter how much goodwill you demonstrate towards them, but never give up. Be their friend, and you will soon discover how much they have changed. Patience, patience, patience. Keep forgiving, keep forgiving. Forget and forgive. Forget and forgive. Build the ability of forgetting things. Forget the past. Forget all the harmful or hurtful memories you have in yourself. Forget, delete the data. Every day, new day, every moment, new moment. Why so many masters, so many enlightened masters talk about be in the present moment, be in the present moment. Now is the only moment you have. Why so many enlightened masters focus on the now? There's so much depth in understanding what does it mean to be in the now. It doesn't mean, okay, mindfulness, just plain mindfulness. Deeper meanings. Forget what happened in the past, gone, deleted. Empty your memory bank and create afresh. See your enemy as a human that is coming to you and shaking the hand. You don't know that person anymore. Delete all the data you have towards that person. You don't know that person. You're meeting that person for the first time. And then how you meet a stranger. Do you meet a stranger with red eyes and a will to kill that person? No. You will be humble. You'll be respectful. You will show your best self to that stranger. So show the best self to the enemies, to the people who have hurt you, given you hurt. Anyone, and see what change that brings in your life and in their lives. Karmic law brings together all those who are in debt to each other and gives them the opportunity to cultivate a responsibility towards their higher self and towards others. So, my dear, all the life opportunities are there for you to grow in your soul's evolution and to help others. So, next time when you use your wisdom and share, hey, this is also the way. See, what we do is the thing is, what we do not tell ourselves what to do, but we are always ready to tell other people what to do. We are always ready to tell others what to do, how to do, when to do. Hey, you should do that. Hey, do this. Always ready to command, order. Because we always believe we know better than another person do. Now, in spiritual wisdom also, until you imply it to yourself, do not open your mouth. Tell them to meditate. That's it. Because even if you open your mouth and share it, it will not reach because there is no truth in it. You speak your truth and see the impact. Why do it happens that only when you start to meditate, when you have tasted it, when you have started to believe in something and you share with somebody, they start believing in it. Conviction. Now, either you can choose to trap people with that conviction or to help them in their soul's evolution. Choice is yours. If you choose to help them in their soul's evolution, you're doing service, you're helping others, you're balancing out your own karma. One good deed will help you dissolve your past karmas. So, choice is always yours. How to use the power of your words, because you have a power of your words, power of speech, power of act. People think that karma approaches us as punishment, sorrow, pain, and suffering. This is the half truth. The complete truth is that behind the appearance of karma is the hidden key of liberation. We are understanding that, we're rewiring ourselves with this truth that karma is not a punishment. If this key is founded and used in a right way through the wisdom, you are now creating a absolute heaviness life. How can you create heaven in on earth? By creating heaven in your mind, by creating heaven with your actions and your intentions. What is the idea of heaven? Because outside is just a reflection of what you are. There will be no wars. If they understand this wisdom, there will be no wars. They will find a greater, powerful methods to resolve the problems, the issues, the disconnection. People have many hatred against those who have hurt them, slandered them, exercised miles, and treason against them, sorry. They continually carry grudges against those people. They cannot forgive them or forget what those people have done to them. But such tension accumulate slowly and destroy the creative force in those who were attacked and slowly led to them into failure in various fields in their life. Again, this portion is so important. Maybe while listening to or reading this book, it appears easy. But the moment when somebody comes and hurt you, you will react to it in hurt them back with your words. Or if you cannot do anything, you will hold the grudge all through your life. Your heart will start aching. You will have tightened chest all the time. If you're aware enough, you can feel the tightening of the chest. And those grudges pile up, and one day it bursts. Forget, delete the data. Because now you have the wisdom, nothing happens with you with just like that. We see the problem outside, but the problem is it's coming to you because you have done something to someone with same intensity. Again, it can change. Again, remember the intensity of, it's not that you have done the same action. Your action could be different, but the intensity of your past karmas could come in a form of those hurts. So do not compare, oh, because somebody is doing this with me, I've done this similar to somebody. That is an intensity. The intensity of hurt that you are experiencing is because you have done your past deeds have the same or similar intensity. So the hurt or the challenge in your life is coming could be one at the time. All your egos can come at one time. Some major downfall you experienced. Someone cheated you and all your money has gone. You were a king, you were a luxurious, you were living a luxurious life, and one night everything gone. Now if you start wondering what could I have done to somebody to deserve this, you'll go mad, you'll go crazy. But if you understand that you have lived so many times, you have done so many deeds, and because it's a great opportunity that everything has come at once to you, now you can free yourself from all your deeds, from all your actions, and start anew. Either you can think that, or you can create more and more by what has happened, who has done this to me, I will kill that person needs to be hanged. Okay, that whosoever done it, they will, the law of nature will take care of that person's action. What are you gonna do is your part, is reciting your life journey. Everything is getting recorded in your Akashic records. And you are you are the writer of your Akashic records. You are the one keeping the balance. So choice is always in your hand. So forgive, forget. Forgiveness is again, forget for your own sake, for your own development in life, betterment in your life. You're not doing any great service to others, or you're doing it for others. I'm forgiving you because I free you. You're freeing yourself. You're doing it for your own benefits. Because if you're gonna keep the memories of those hurts, of those grudges, of keeping the data within you, you're gonna create more and more suffering for your own self. So free yourself. Forget, forgive. Easier said than done. But the moment you will start thinking about it, ponder upon it, take your time, have all, sit with yourself, remember all the hurt, take a day time, remember all the hurt has happened to you, and decide, hey, I'm deciding today onwards, the story ends in my life. Delete all data, move on. And you don't know the power of your thoughts. The moment you decide delete, it will delete. Of course, some test may come. It may fluctuate sometimes again. But if you are in control of your mind, if you are in control of your emotion, if you have that control, if you are in the driver's seat, and how to be in driver's seat by doing more and more sadhana, by doing more and more meditation. And if you're in the driver's seat, you will be able to switch in a second. Remember, an emotional body, your imaginations, your emotion crystallize after 1 second, 2 seconds. So if you have switched yourself in a second, it's gone. That much time is given to you. That much freedom you have. You have freedom, you have all the freedom. But there is one cheat time. That it's okay, it has come. But now you have the power, now you are in control of your thoughts. So you'll not let them control you. Gone, delete, erase whatever is left. Some glitches come na. So the more you will start erasing it, like that, with your mind, with your thought, it will go. You have to decide. You have to take the command. You have to get back to your driving seat and avoid the accidents. If you do not, if you stay in the grudge, if you keep, if you cannot forgive them, such tensions, there will be tension, there will be such heaviness in you, and those heaviness, those tensions will accumulate and kill and destroy your creative force. What is a creative force? Your creative force is your godhood. It will create, again, understand, that's what we're talking about. You will now, you become a passenger rather than being a creator, but rather than being on the driver's seat. So it destroys your creative force. And slowly it will lead in the failure of every aspect of your life. Slowly everything starts to fail. Every relationship, every other relationship will result in negative, because you hold so much pain within yourself that everything outside of you feels that it's there to hurt you. See, again, a lot of concepts are coming. When you are hurt, you only see hurt outside. Your expectations is that people are going to hurt you. So every relationship turns negative. Their health suffers, their relationship with others solely turns into negativity. Every thought of yours, every emotion of yours is resulting in creation of your cells. Let's go to that concepts again. Now, again, thoughts are always said as there are millions of thoughts. Brain, the function of brain is to think. You cannot ask your brain to stop thinking. That's why never, ever it's been said that cut your thoughts, force your thoughts, do not think. The moment thoughts appears, you have to let them go, pass by. The brain's function is to think. Unless your brain dead, you will think. The point here is to take the command. Let the thought comes. But if you are filled with wisdom, whatever kind of quality soil is there, that is the kind of fruit will grow. That is the kind of plant will grow. So the kind of wisdom we put in, the kind of thoughts we start creating, start coming. The kind of beliefs we have within, that kind of thought starts coming. So when you work on your core, automatically the thoughts, the quality of the thoughts changes. Release from such tensions. He's saying release from such tensions, their whole being and field of labor. The more you fill yourself with all of these things, the more hard work you'll have to do. Why do sometimes when you are in a nervous situation, or in a situation where you're confused, your heart starts pumping faster, your organ start do working faster. Why when there's anxiety, you have problem, or in your stomach, you feel that your stomach is wrenching. If you understand physical form, if you are understanding a physical form language, why does it happen? Because your emotions, your thoughts, which you have piled up within you, are making your organs work faster. Your body is absolutely a marvelous creation. We continue the mind, the brain. The more we train our brain, the more the thought process will continue even after this body goes. So the more we are training ourselves to become be in command, it will help you in other side as well. Because again, remember, whether you choose to come back or not, you will have to balance out your deeds, your actions. There's a wonderful book to know about, to read about, more about life after death. It opens your mind. I will share that book in the WhatsApp group. Let me share the name and PDF. I'll share later. I think it's not coming in my data. I'll share later. But it's a must read book. It doesn't only tell about what happens after life, after death, but it also opens your mind to how to be in your present life, in the present moment. How your present moment, how your life will affect your journey. And it's, again, understand, it's not that easy to come back here. Some people decide to stay in another dimension and work on themselves and then come back here. There's loads of things, but all this information is given for you to awaken yourself that this is the time now. Now I must change my actions and reactions. Now I must work on myself. The beginning point is doing your sadhana of meditation regularly. Please take at least 1 2 hours, at least, not much. These are not much. Sounds like, hey, 2 hours of meditation, how will I take? I don't have 30 minutes for meditation. Your choice. You have 24 hours. Yeah, absolutely have. Can take out 2 hours. Please take out 2 hours. And with that, let us close our discussion for today and open the forum for sharing or question and answers. Let me go to the chat. Thank you, Sandhya. I'm glad I'm able to reach. Yes, YouTube पे same book is available in Hindi as well. A small description of this book in Hindi is available. रेखा जी, मैंने आपके साथ जो लिंक शेयर किया था, यू कैन शेयर दैट इन द व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप विद एवरीवन. सो अगर किसी को हिंदी में समझना है तो आप वो ऑडियो बुक सुन सकते हैं. इट्स, आई थिंक, 1 घंटे का है. So any question or any sharing, anything, please go ahead. Asking questions is great way of learning. If you don't ask questions, and it's with everyone, you and me, everyone, if you don't ask questions to yourself or to others. One more thing that we must understand about thoughts. Now, in your life, only and only your own wisdom can guide what to do, what is right, and what is wrong. You can ask others' opinion, but in the end, the call should be yours and it should come from your within. It is very important to understand that thoughts can be yours and it could be others also. You can pick up thoughts from others, from environment. So when you are aware on that state, on that level, you will be able to identify what all are your thoughts, what all other thoughts, and which is which is coming in a form of message, not from the programming or not from the false beliefs. Yes, yes, Preeti, you can unmute yourself.
So I basically have not a lot of questions, but I think today's session and in general also this topic is always my has always been my favorite. So and today's explanation was really, really nice. And I'm hoping that these points, even if I'm reading book and listening to your sessions, I remember when the time comes and I have to make them in practical. So I think that's where we should increase our meditation so that, we have that wisdom which helps us during the time of action, like whenever it's needed, really needed. But the other question that I have is like we just have 11 more days or 10 more days to go, and we have like 400 pages. How do you think, like if we have questions or how can we continue with these? Like, I definitely don't think that we'll be able to complete the whole book within 10 days, but these sessions are really nice. And I wish we can have days extended, like we can have this whole series extended, so that we are able to cover at least majority part of this book, which is really it's all everything that you explain is relatable. It's like have happening one or the other time. We have seen it in one or the other aspects of our life, either in childhood or whenever we were young, or so I think everybody uh, should be getting involved into these sessions. Very important.
Yes, thank you for your kind words. And even I was thinking about the same, how to continue. Maybe we can have weekends classes so that we can complete this book, complete the whole topics that is involved in, because regularly, how to continue regularly could be a question. So maybe we can have weekends, Saturday, Sunday, or we can choose a probable date and time which suits more people, so the majority of people with different time zones can attend. So maybe that's how we can, keep on continuing till we end the book. That's how we can complete together.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you
Yeah.
decide, like I'm open to attending any sessions as long as they are in my wake hours. So yeah, I can do that.
Because I've got a lot of feedback of that because of the time difference, they're not able to join. So if we want more and more people to come and join the Zoom and be live, because that is more where they have opportunity to speak and to, if they have any understanding or misunderstanding, they can speak. So because otherwise it just goes haywire. So that is why maybe we can also opt for different timing than what we did this time, and see what goes, well with everyone. And I am absolutely up for continuing this book. This book is giving so much wisdom to me as well. So much wisdom to me. I'm sure this is a must read book for everyone.
I agree
So
with you. Yeah.
it is. So maybe I think right now when I was thinking, this is what my thoughts were telling me. Let's whatever I will ask the question in the group as well, what they prefer, and let's go with the majority.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Amazing. Absolutely, you know how you said, Preeti, with the more we the first point when you said that, I hope that whatever I'm reading and what I'm listening and whatever I'm understanding, I'm able to use in my, when the situation comes. It changes with your belief. Trust me, with your meditation, first of all, and the discipline and sincerity towards changing your life. Meditation is the only way. Meditation is the only way. It's the greatest gift that you can give to yourself and to others. So meditation is a must. And then having, knowing that it's all getting stored, it is all within you. You already know. You're reviving all the information and gaining more wisdom, more clarity. So whenever the situation will come, you've already worked on yourself. So don't focus on whether I will be able to or not. Focus on each moment at time. It's not that you have to wait for the situation to pass the test. You are being tested every moment. Now, what are your thoughts? What are your emotions? What are your intentions? So you have to be aware moment to moment to be able to reach to that point when the situation comes. You use your wisdom rather than getting into the vicious cycle of reactions. So it is moment to moment awareness which will lead you to that awakened state. So the work is in the now. The work is in the now, not waiting on to to universe to give us test. That's the
Yeah.
key. So like while you're brushing, while you're doing your chores, when you're working, when you're meeting somebody, what kind of reactions, what kind of emotions coming in your mind, what kind of thoughts coming in, keep a check. Continuous self check, continuously fine tuning yourself. Remember, I'm gonna read this wonderful message of Patriji on karma. Everything is karma, everything is karma. So let me open and read that message again. You're defined by your karma. Your face doesn't give anything about you, but your action does. Your karma speaks everything about yourself. Buddha's action revealed Buddha to us. Who is Buddha? Everybody know Buddha. His action made him who he is, who is he remembered as, who is known as. He had a choice. Buddha had a choice to stay in a palace in ignorance that was created by his parents to protect him in a ignorance of protecting him, right? He chose to create his own life. So Buddha's action revealed him to us. Jesus' action revealed Jesus to us. So we all are karmas. We will keep refining our karmas, keep sharpening our karmas, keep fine tuning our karmas. Yogaha karmasu kaushalyam. Yoga means efficiency in your karma, efficiency. Be best in your action. Keep refining your actions. Today you did something which maybe created a mess, maybe created a fight, maybe your reaction again got into a pattern of same things happening in your life. But keep fine tuning. There's always a next time. The more you will repeat, the more it will keep on happening, keep on happening, keep on happening. So choice is always in our hand to become better and better and better. If you're singing, sing better. If you're playing, play better. If you're speaking, speak better. If you're writing, write better. If you're meditating, meditate better. If you're reading, read better. If you're hitting somebody, hit better. Whatever actions you do must be better. You must be better in. And we reap the visions of a karma automatically. Last, very important. In physical terms, we see the shadow, we understand the shadow, and we do not bother about it. Okay, it's there. What to do about it? Right? We understand it. That shadow happens because light exists. But in spiritual term, you must see karma phala and do not bother about it. Hey, I did wrong today. Okay, you understand. You know that this was your action. You understand this was your action, but do not bother about it. Refine it. Fine tune it. If you start bothering about it, you will go mad, crazy. You will stay in the guilt, in the regret all the time, in which will keep on creating karmas. So it's a great message by Sir. Oh, right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Deepti. Yes. What is there?
Mm, uh, I'll written in the chat, ma'am.
Oh, you have written. Wait, let me go and. Shall I read it out? Shall I read it out what you have written? Oh, yeah, I think there's a network issue. So Deepti is saying, I think I have been doing this, forgive and forget, for 30 years. Still, hatred in other people is not finished. And the other person hates everyone around. Spouse, kids, siblings, mates, etc. Hate all. I don't know what to do. Again, we are talking about other people. You don't have to do anything. It's their life. Let them do whatever they want to do. We are bothered about their action because we are in ignorance of they belong to you, or you have attachment towards them. They're your family, or you know them, you have some consolence or pity for them. Nobody belongs to nobody.
Mm.
Let them do whatever they want to do. Talk about yourself. Are you the one who's hating? Then you have to correct yourself. You can correct nobody. No one. Even if it's your mother, father, husband, wife, son, daughter, your in-laws, your uncle, aunts, your best friend, your whoever it is, you cannot change anyone, and you cannot force anyone to become something that you would want them to be. Everyone is on their journey. Let them. Your part is to give. Your dharma is to give. See the sword of wisdom. Sow the seed of wisdom. If anything wrong is happening in front of you, you must speak up. Now, what to speak, what not to speak, your wisdom will tell you. How to speak. Your divine wisdom will tell you. Your divinity should speak so that it doesn't create anything against you and also doesn't create anything for the others. If you're using your anger in a situation to wake somebody up, to wake them up for their own betterment, and not to force your power onto somebody, then it's a great use of anger. But if you are using your anger in a way that you're flushing out your emotions onto somebody because you're feeling it, then you're creating more and more karma because of that. So if you're using your words to transmute somebody's life, to sow the seeds of wisdom in somebody, then you are helping them clear their mind. Whether they respond to it the way you wanted or not. First of all, no expectations. Second, if by chance you have some expectations and they do not fulfill it, you should not feel well. No, there is no second. There's no expectations, because where there is expectations, you will always seek the result. You will always be impacted by the result. So no expectations all. Then if you're not doing anything out of expectations, you're free. You're doing the selfless service. If you're expecting something back, even expecting a right respond, according to your wisdom, is an expectation and it will create karma. So don't expect. Sow the seed and move on. Now let them do what they want to do in their life. Focus on.
But when the hatred comes to me, I take it personally, and then I don't like it.
Well, again, the point here is to understand nothing come to us without our own. When we have done something, same experience come back to us. Second is when you are understanding that something is not acceptable for you, you have to speak. When it is happening to you, you have to decide, you have to speak up. Inaction is also a karma, is also creating karma. We understood this in our readings, in our discussions. Do you want to be disrespected? Do you want to be felt belittled by somebody? Then you have to speak up. Speak up your truth. Create the boundary. Create that this is not acceptable, but in a way which is not creating karma against you, for you. You're not going to beat or show them hatred.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do.
Even if I speak softly, but it hurts the ego, so the hatred comes back again.
Choice is always yours. If you're staying, again, in all kind of people where you have such triggering relationships, where things keep on getting into circles, there is a karma involved. So we have to see what is the learning in that. We do not see the other, do not focus on others people's person action. See what is that for you to learn in that. Forget about what happens to other person, whether their ego get hurt or they react or overreact by your expression. Forget about that. What you have to do, and then see what is the right. Understand that the major part is either you create divine indifference in such situation. When you know that you have done right, when you know you are doing right, first self check. We always would want to say yes, we are right, but if you truly want to understand and get out of this vicious circle, then you must be honest with yourself and see whether I'm really right if you are right, if you're doing everything right in your actions, in your mental state, in your physical state, in your spiritual level, then create a divine indifference if you do not want to get out of that relationship, or you cannot get out of that situation or that circumstance, or you leave and go get out of that situation completely. If it you have done right, and again, so many, nobody can tell you what to do, what not to do. Either you can stay or you can never give up and show them what to be. Show them your wisdom. Keep meditating. Your meditative energy will show them the truth. If your words are not able to reach, your meditative energy will show them the truth. And you have to be patient. Patience, 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 patience.
Okay, thank you.
When you learn to choose to stay with your enemy, that is the greatest learning of your life. In harmony. That is what we learn today. When you are able to transmute that tension into friendship, into mutual understanding, into mutual service, that is when your you have you have exhausted your karma. You have stopped creating the vicious cycle. So where there is most tension, stay there, because there is somewhere your learning left. Of course, patience with yourself first. To reach to that point where you are able to transmute. No, no focus outside. No focus outside. I am also learning on this way. No, because it's natural habit. We get so much suffering, so much we get saddened. Hey, they're doing this. Why they're doing this? Arey, what is your problem? What does you want? Yes, I'm able to speak because I experienced this and I'm learning. No focus on anyone's action. You take care of your action, what you want, what do you want to do, what you want from that situation also. If you have that clarity, that is what is going to happen. You will make it happen. But if you keep focusing on somebody else, on somebody's else action, you will be doomed. Because everyone is
I'm
on
not
their.
focusing
You could be you have already lived and experienced. That's why you are able to get into this field, understand that there is something beyond this physical body. Others can be baby souls, others can be on different level of souls. So patience, patience, patience. If you do not have that, get out of that situation. You will learn patience on some other form. Maybe if that's what you don't want. Choice is always yours, and nothing is right and wrong. Nothing is right and wrong. If you're not going against the law of nature, if you're not going against the nature of your true self and what is created by great creators. So that's what. We must not trouble anybody. No, never trouble anybody with your thoughts, with your wants. Never ever trouble that I want this, everyone should do this. This troubles other people because they are not in that state. Maybe you are right, but who are you to tell anybody what to do, what not to do? Please take away that power from your mind. You can only share a wisdom. That is, hey, this is my learning. This is what I have learned. Share a wisdom. No, not telling them, hey, you should do this. Tell them to meditate. to understand better. And if they don't, Jai Ram Ji ki. Because there is no husband, there is no wife, there is no son, there is no daughter, there is no mother, there is no father. Please understand, please understand. We are so attached in these identities that we forget that everybody has chosen what they're living. Everybody is reaping what, yes, compassion acts when you are able to see who they are. So that is where your compassion will come. That because you're able to see who you are, you're able to see and accept who they are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else? Anybody would like to share or ask? Or else we'll close the session for today. Go ahead, we have all the time. If you want to share something or ask, go ahead. All right. With that, thank you for this wonderful session today. We will meet tomorrow and meditate and discuss more. Bye-bye.